I have been asked several times if I think that food is a human right. And I will say yes. When I was blessed to be able to start Grow Johnson County with my brother, John Bowler, for the hunger relief farm that's still growing stronger than ever, our motto was good food is a right. Not just food, good food. And I'm sticking to that. And it wasn't though until I found at home an old copy of the Declaration of Human Rights, Universal Declaration, I should say. I was curious and I thought, well, I believe that. John and I believe that. A lot of people believe it, but does the United Nations believe it? And I got through Article 1, 2, 3. I got all the way to Article 25. And I want to read for you Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's just one sentence. It says that people have the right to adequate living standards, including food, housing, and medical care. Let me do that one more time. Article 25, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. There's a right to adequate living standards, including food, housing, and medical care. The most basic needs of food, shelter, community are addressed in this. But that's a global declaration, has very little, if any, teeth in terms of enforcement. And then I remember studying political science as a student many years ago, talking about the social contract. And I went back to how much I believe in that. It was a very important philosophical tenet centuries ago that is more important now than ever, arguably. And that is that it's imperative, and I would say even an ethical obligation we have as human beings to honor and live the honor of recognizing that we need to help each other. It's a right to have food. We need to help each other have food. I can't even believe I have to say that. But some people don't believe that it's a right. Now, if the United Nations says it is, I would just suggest then that it's time for my neighborhood association. Let's start there. Let's go from the global to my few neighbors. Maybe I should go home and start a neighborhood association of human rights for food. And then maybe I can go to the city council of Iowa City and suggest that they should pass a food rights ordinance. And then maybe I should go to Johnson County. You know where I'm going with this. If the United Nations is saying it's a human right, especially for children, when I see all of us should be heartbroken. And I hope you're not so hard that you can't look at kids who are struggling to eat. And how can you look in the eyes of someone who is struggling to eat and say, you don't have a right to food? You know, I can tolerate a lot of things, but I can't tolerate that. That's where I draw a line. If you're hungry, you shouldn't have to worry about where you're going to get food. We're better than that. The arc of human history has not been better than that. And we are getting better than that with a model that Field to Family is replicating, the Table to Table is replicating, that I'm honored to work with Feed Iowa First and Grow Johnson County. And there are all kinds of people, good people who believe that this is a human right. But it needs to be more and more And the social contract needs to be stronger by recognizing that it's not me, it's we. Thank you.